What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, open mic. We'll see you in a second.
95 Ocean, you have an open mic. Oh, 95 Ocean, open mic. Oh, 95 Ocean.
What's
What's going
up,
on, guys?
everybody?
Welcome to Open Mic. What's up, Dom? Good?
I'm going to have you guys look at your text in a second, but do not say a word.
Okay.
You can read it, and you can get your reaction.
Good.
But
This
you can't-
episode of Counterculture is brought to you by NoCansmellingsalts.com. This is the stuff you hit in your patrol car late at night. Stop drinking so many energy drinks. Grab this stuff, hit it. It'll wake you up right before you go to the gym. Hit it right before a big lift. NoCansmellingsalts.com. Veteran-owned company. Awesome dudes. Everybody in the network's using it. Use code CC10, Counterculture10, CC10 for 10% off. NoCansmellingsalts.com.
It's also brought to you by Tasty Gains. Obviously, you saw them. They sponsored Anti-Hero. They're big supporters in what we're doing at Counterculture. They said, how can we be a part of it? We don't care about anything. We just want to be a part of you guys and support you guys. So Tasty Gains pre-workout, and there's also Tasty Gains creatine. And Mike, you said it the other day, you hate creatine powder, right?
I hate it. I actually have the creatine gummies right here as well. These are legit. Taste just like a piece of candy. There's no powder to deal with. I mean, I'll show you right here, dude. They're just little blue.
They taste like fruit snack.
Easy, taste good. It's legit.
So you can eat up to 5 gummies a day, getting your 5 grams of creatine, and it tastes like fruit snacks. You don't have to drink a sandy creatine drink. And then these bad boys right here, this is one energy drink per gummy. This is one pre-workout per gummy. So go to tastygains.com and tell them that Counterculture sent you.
Damn. What's the caffeine milligrams on that pre-workout?
Let's see here. Caffeine 400 milligrams per gummy. Oh no, so sorry. It's serving size. It's for 2 gummies, so they're 200 a pop.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, I hit one. I took one last night before the
live.
Yeah, anti-hero, and it was legit.
So what's this drama you got with State Boys?
Not with State Boys. So I did the former GSP Corporal Innis, and it ended up being my biggest viewed, fastest viewed, largest viewed, all those podcasts yet. Went right over 3,000 views in like 48 hours. And when I advertised my NoCan here, I brought up the fact that State Boys is the original Pursuit video and County Boys is a knockoff. And if you look at the two logos, State Boys started about a year and a half before County Boys. It's pretty distinct.
Wait, so can I find them on here?
Yeah, if you go to YouTube, pull up the logos.
Oh, it's got to be YouTube. Okay.
Well, yeah, or you could put anywhere. You could just find the logos for State Boys and County
I was
Boys.
on Instagram.
You can find them there too.
State Boys. Okay. All right.
I'll let everybody here make the decision on what you think. If it's a knockoff.
Fast as I can. All right. Boom. Present. Share screen. All right. State Boys. All right.
So this is State Boys. And if you look, can you zoom in? No?
Not really.
Okay. If you go to YouTube, you can see it better. But here's the point. If you look at all his videos, see that blue one in the middle there?
Yeah.
Right there. State Boys. Down one.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So that is at State Boys. BOYZZZ. There's a hat. His hat, his logo. You see the hat in there. Now pull up County Boys. You don't have to worry about spelling it because it's spelled exactly like it sounds with 3 Z's at the end as well.
Found it. All right.
Okay, so click that. There's County Boys. Same spelling, same lettering, hat and the logo. All the videos are screen marked the same way. So I made the comment that State Boys is the original, County Boys is a knockoff. This is and I got caught a lot of hell because I think this is Clayton County, Georgia. So these are the Georgia State boys, county. And then, all the comments were coming at me. I'm trying to cause division. I'm best friends with State Boys. He's one of my A1 Day One guys, and he has a serious problem with it. And he got in there and kind of cleared up the comments. But somebody came at me and said, well, you knocked off Grand Theft Auto. Okay, I knocked off Rockstar Gaming for my logo myself. What do they got, $1 billion, $2 billion? Here's one cop that just typical cops sees another dude and just rips it completely. So that's my opinion, State Boys' opinion. Anybody who has a problem with it, you can contact me. Looks pretty obvious to me.
I'm reading Rizzo's thing.
Oh yeah, that's the one they were on the news about today. Dom.
Yeah, and I'm trying to determine whether or not that we could speak about it. If that's the case, Counterculture is going to break some pretty big fucking news right now.
Here in a
But
minute.
I don't see anything.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. All I'm looking is for.
What else? I was going to talk about something else.
Was that you pretty good source, Dom?
Yes, extremely good source.
All right.
Breaking news here on Counterculture. You might want to get all your friends in. Oh, I have my shout out to the Miami-Dade Police Department SRT team. Frank Rigo down there, great dudes. I think Brent went down and taught those guys, and
Except they were Miami SWAT.
yeah, Brent called him the wrong thing an entire episode. I called him the right thing. Miami-Dade SRT. Frank Rigo.
We're going to break this. We're going to break this because you know what?
Here we go. Break it.
Several people from different agencies actually across the nation hearing about this. So it is what it is. There was a Chicago police officer that was shot and killed today. I'm just going to say that right now, and it's been all over this. So a Chicago police officer, again, I have no confirmation other than I've been told a few different sources that I believe are legitimate. These sources do not know each other. They're not cross-referenced by verifying. So I'm not burning anybody, and nobody's going to get in trouble for this one. But the alleged information is right now that the Chicago police officer who was killed today, shot and killed today, was not killed by the bad guy, so to speak. They were apparently in a pursuit over someone, and it was her partner who shot her in the back and killed her.
Do you know if it was on purpose?
I don't have that information. I'm not going to speculate to any of that.
Male or female partner?
Don't have that information either.
Okay. So Chicago.
I wonder why
they went out and
maybe
made an announcement today, and of course I didn't see that brought up.
Yeah, maybe there's. Do you think they were trying to hide it at all?
They will not.
Oh, they won't see shit. Are you kidding me?
They won't break that until they have to.
Oh, okay. So they're not being transparent with what.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. You get that breaking a counterculture because, to be honest, I'm all about police transparency, and it is what it is. And if it's the city of Chicago, it's not like it's going to be some 1,200 village person agency with 3 cops, and you can keep under wraps like that.
Whoa,
that sounds like a real problem.
Man, can you imagine being in Chicago?
Fuck. I'm not gonna say this, but I'll send this to you too, so you can see this. And did I send it to one more? Oh, I did send it to one more. Who's the third person I sent it to? Oh, I know. Okay, Donut guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This last part, I sent that to you too, and I'll leave that classified. So we'll just say that it was not a good day for Chicago Police Department.
Didn't they say it was a rifle though originally, or was that just speculation?
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know.
That sounds about right.
Would you ever be a cop in Chicago?
Who, me?
Yeah. I mean, don't you ever look at Chicago and you're like thinking, who in their fucking right mind would be a cop?
No, there's a difference, and it's one of my pet peeves. And I went on a podcast yesterday, and somebody was giving me shit because I keep saying I don't like city cops and whatnot. Before I became a cop, I worked in a 4 a.m. bar. It was a cop bar. And I saw the nature of what cops are like, off duty, drunk, with their firearms still on them. We had fucking brawls every night of the week. We had cops drunk who would get people on the ground, take their pistol out, stick it in their mouths, and shit. It was the wild fucking West because it was Cook County, unincorporated Cook County. And I saw CPD, and CPD was the arrogance of CPD is insane. Well, for those, here's I have a love-hate for in relationship with CPD. Number one, they think their shit doesn't stink and they're the best cops on the planet. Number one, they're fucking assholes. They drive no lights and sirens like there's not another goddamn citizen on the road. They don't give a shit. Their appearance, most of them are fucking slobs. They wouldn't know what an iron is or a tailored suit for anything. You could catch easy sleeping. Them, you pull up anywhere. It could be fucking right off of Erie Street, and you get one just sawing logs in a squad car. I don't like the appearance. They smoke on duty in their cars, all this shit, and they're just assholes. They're assholes. I've pulled a CPD over for going through my town, and before I got to the window, it was the badge out the door. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Give me your fucking license. But what I can't stand is the nature of small town cops like I was versus them. We got all their shit. I got pinned between all of Milwaukee's garbage and trash they chased out and Chicago's garbage and trash. But I didn't show up to a shots fired call and then get to stand around for fucking 2 hours collecting a paycheck, drinking coffee with 50 of us on the scene, just holding the scene. I was the one who had to go back and forth to the PD, get what was needed, evidence, tax. Well, you're missing something out of your squad car. Transport this guy, come back, because there's only 5 of us on the street on a good day. So I can't stand the big city cop mentality. They hump, they run, they do a bunch of shit. We got needled to death with paperwork. You got a barking dog call, write a fucking report. And not to mention the fact, write a report and then try to find the crime that's on scene. So I can't stand CPD for the most part, simply because of their attitudes. But I wouldn't work there because I got more experience than they did. One asshole was in my DMs one day sitting there going, I've been CPD for 15 years and 11 years I was on this SWAT and blah, 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 blah. And I did the math. I'm like, well, you've been on for 15 years. For the last 11, we have 41,000 people, or 41,000 people have been shot in Chicago. And what do you do when you're on this specialty team? And then I had his boys DM me, go, the guy's a fucking stroke. But unlike suburbs, you get called out for shit, because I was on NIPUS, which is our version of SWAT. We had EST and Mobile Field Force. I was on Mobile Field Force. You from start to finish, you're responsible for everything as a suburban cop. And the big cities just don't fucking get that. Then you go to the counties. Counties are worse. Those fucking poor guys. Holy shit. Backup officer? What's that? They do everything by themselves. They're the fucking police chaplain.
I see the videos of like the hood in Chicago, and I'm like, man, like cops getting like,
there's places they can't go. There's places cops can't fucking go. They're not going. They're not going there.
And
what are they going to do when they get in there? Number one, I respect, and everybody talks about this. Well, they can't do their job. No, they fucking can't do their job. And it's frustrating central when we have a system out here that the recidivism is amazing. You send somebody to fucking jail. They're out in 2 weeks on a gun charge or whatever, and they come. No one cares. So these shitbags are all out. They sue. They get paid. You're handicapped. What can you do? And not to mention the fact, the sheer number where we had to take shit from start to finish. I don't know if you guys ever been to Chicago. We have a problem with black crime up here, and it is cockroach scattering when the lights come on. You have hundreds and hundreds of black teens that are just completely out of control. When CPD pulls out, what are they supposed to do? When we pull up, it start arresting people. So they've got to do Band-Aid on a bullet wound. So I respect what they do. I don't like how they fucking treat suburban cops. That's all. Yeah.
I mean, it was brought to our attention that you have a lot of local area cops that don't like you. And then I think he's got a lot more than a couple local cops that don't like him, but that means he's doing something right.
Look at that comment right there.
Which one?
Oh,
shit. Dixie enormous.
Yeah, because they're working, bro. What do they work? They fucking shots fired. 30 of them go to one fucking scene and then just sit there. What are they working on? Come on, tell me, tough guy. What are they fucking doing?
Who's Steve Ladner?
Who fucking knows?
Dick's enormous. You got to give us more, because if I know who Steve Ladner is, it might be funny, but I don't know.
Well, the next comment is Steve Ladner.
Huh?
The Steve Ladner's in the chat as well. I say this.
Oh, okay. Maybe talk about
any big agency is cooked, and I mean cooked. New York PD, LAPD. LAPD just released a memo that allows their officers to work 16-hour shifts back to back because they have nobody to work.
That's insane.
Nope. Nobody to work. New York PD, crime happening, dudes run around with drugs and knives right in front of them. They turn their head, they don't do anything. It's a combination, obviously, of failed politics and failed policies, and then another generation of pussy ass cops that don't want to do their job, don't want to learn their job. They got into it for retirement and all that cool shit they heard about. Miramar Police Department now down in South Florida, if you call out sick, a supervisor has to come to your house and see you, physically see you. That's a new policy. You might live an hour and a half away. You have a sergeant that's going to be driving around all night going to check on people. You got that moron down in fucking Broward County, Greg Toney. He's another one. They just released a part one of a 9-part series on him. So anytime, and then you got Marco over there in fucking Osceola gets arrested today for fucking racketeering. So
that is fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, he's involved. He was involved in
arrested him
arcades,
in uniform.
They were letting the arcades run continue to run over there, and they were turning a blind eye, and they were making money off of it.
Were they really? You know that for a fact?
Yes, I started digging into the indictment and what was going on. It was an illegal gambling ring and what they were doing is they were closing the ones that were competitors and letting the ones that were in the loop, like fucking mob, like Chicago fucking mob. They were letting the ones stay open that were fucking paying the cut, and they were closing the ones that weren't.
Interesting. Wow. And he thought he was going to get away with that?
I guess, dude. That dude's a fucking moron, dude. He is a moron. Everybody hates him.
What's that?
Are you tracking this guy at all?
Who?
So the sheriff of Osceola County.
I saw that yesterday, but go ahead.
Yeah. It's the neighboring county.
I'm still hung up on the fucking stroke who called you and was like, not a lot of people like me. Fuck, motherfucker. Yeah, but how many call me a liar? Don't like me all you want. Did I fuck you?
No, that's what I was saying. Like, I think he's
no one. They don't like me, but not one can call me a fucking liar.
Let's see. You got any more in the comments? Hold on. Sup, nerds?
That's Ennis there. GSP Sandy Springs, my episode last week.
Is it? What's up, bud? I haven't met him yet. You need to hook us up.
That's the man, dude.
I'll take CPD cops that don't do shit over dumb Izzo who wants videos.
You know what? I'll take your mother after she gets done with the fucking gangbang and she's all hollowed out, right? Let's just do anal today. Let's just do that. Double anal? Why not? When she looks like a fucking Bavarian cream-filled pie donut and then she's coming over to me, I'm going to pass. I'll be first in line next time.
Did you watch his video today, Tyler?
Fucking cunt.
Did you see his video today? He started talking about, and he said something about his fucking gangbangs. And he said, of course, what was it? Swords have crossed. I said, we need a fucking shirt. Dom Izzo, swords have crossed.
I had to make sure. Good. I'm not ripping on gays when it comes to gay pride. I don't give a shit. I'm like,
that's what it was.
If you don't think swords have crossed or fucking coin purses have touched when I DP somebody out of your fucking mind.
Wait. Is it when you were shitting on the dude dancing in the locker room?
Yes, the most recent one.
Okay.
The guy in the brown uniform.
Hold on. I'm fucking not good at this yet. Hold on.
I have a lot of testosterone in my system.
Yeah, I just put 175 in.
On duty, baby blue beauties, go ahead and lock me up, arrest me, but make it sexy.
Now listen, this got sent to me last night by a few people, and when I went to go check on the link and click on it, the person had me blocked. So clearly they preemptively didn't want me to see this video. So I saw this video, I attached a clerk's clip to it, and the next thing you know, they didn't want me to see it. But on the combined platforms I shared it to, it has nearly 3 million views already in less than 24 hours. And the owner, Sean Kinnear, police officer, is complaining about the negative attention he's getting. So I thought I would just clarify for a second. Sean, no one gives a fuck. And this goes to anybody out there who wants to specialize and single themselves out for whatever fucking Pride Month you have coming out to celebrate your skin color, your religion, your sexuality. I don't give a fuck. For the love of God, Sean, nobody's attacking you for being gay. They're attacking you for being a faggot in uniform. And there's a big difference for anybody who doesn't know. We're all tired of the gay community, the black community, the Jewish community, every community out there claiming poor fucking me, I'm a victim, especially when you're in a role where none of that fucking matters and you're supposed to be focusing on the people that you swore an oath to. Listen, It's not about being gay. Bravo. Brother, I'm in the swinging lifestyle. If you don't think swords have crossed or coin purses have touched during making a woman airtight, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm not homophobic. I just don't give a shit about what you parade around on duty. So that being said, gay, black, Muslim, Jewish, I don't care. Christian Scientist or even one of those Tom Cruise people. Oh, I don't give a fuck about what you do. What I do give a fuck about is you misrepresenting the prestige and the honor of the profession of being a police officer by singling it all about you during your month. Nobody gives a shit. Show up to the fucking job, do the job, show up for the people, serve the people, and that's it. If you continue to cry about this poor fucking me bullshit every June, every October, whatever your special month is, I can guarantee you, not only do you deserve the fucking hatred that you get for making it about you, but we need to triple it down and shame and bully the shit out of all of you who leverage a citizen-supported, a public servant role until you get it through your fucking heads. It's never about you. It's about the people you serve. You want to humanize the badge? Then curb your fucking bullshit while you wear that uniform and focus on the humans you serve, not you. I don't care what dick you suck in public, man. Do it all you want in your personal life, great. But when you're wearing that uniform, have a little bit more integrity behind your badge.
Tell us how you really feel.
Hey, I'll say that real. Hang on a second. Conduct Unbecoming podcast in the chat. Cunt, you have 4,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. Maybe if you would have been a little less of a fucking cuckboy, I would have promoted you. Because I've got almost 65,000 on mine, you piece of shit. If you wanted help, I would have gladly come up. And if you want the videos you're talking about, just ask. Because it was a canine officer and his wife. What was that?
That's funnier than you think.
I don't give a shit, dude. Fuck you. Oh, Izzo's this. Look at your little drivel numbers. Unbecoming podcast. And there's not a fucking Oh, look at these videos. Oh, my God. You suck the fucking.
This is what it was supposed to be, right, Tyler? This is it.
What it's supposed to be. He's doing more damage from the outside.
Yeah, this is it. He's the only talent.
Oh, man, that was funny. That
What
was
about that one chick that rage quit the whole fucking platform the other day?
Who?
Oh, what, where?
The
On
girl,
yours?
the Shelly girl, whatever the fuck her name is, Pocket Cop.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that. I gave her, I texted her privately and I said, come on a podcast. And
I tried to. We were good. She was supposed to come on Thursday.
She was worried you were going to try to make her look bad. And I said, no. But she actually reached out to me back in March. And she said, can I have a phone call with you? I said, sure. She said, and it was kind of nice. She goes, hey, listen, I want to stay off your radar. She goes, does my content seem inappropriate? I said, no, you look fine. You know, you could pose sexy gym photos, all this shit. You're not embarrassing yourself on duty. And we had a great conversation. And I even said, hey, I've seen how you talk about me in the comment sections. I don't mind that at all. But then yesterday it proved the point. And you give her shit credit. You give her, JoJo gives her shit. And then she deactivates the account. And then activates it again. JoJo called it. JoJo goes, oh, well, she'll be back. And then boom, it was like fucking an hour later. But I DM'd her and I said, or I texted her and I said, man, I said, don't lose your fight. I said, how do you take criticism? And then all of a sudden you're going to shut down. And then I got the whole, yeah, it's making me think about the profession. And this.
She did it again. She doubled down after deactivating, coming back that she was still coming on. And I said, cordial, it'll be good. We'll talk about your platform, why you think it's, because the one that pissed me off was she was mocking like breakdowns of police incidents, which is very important in this job. She was mocking that, oh, we shouldn't be Monday morning quarterback. Of course we shouldn't. But basically when I messaged her, she was like knocking the whole process of like breaking down videos. I'm like, then why do we break down Columbine? Why do we break down Uvalde? Why do we break down Parkland? To learn from them. We break down incidents. But she was kind of mocking that. And then she's in that other video with the other broad you were with today, just playing games in the window. And all, I mean, it's just
bad.
Too much.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Dom, who was the black guy that you had on that was hood as fuck and you were, oh, man. Well, he was outside. And you were
that was the uncle
brother of somebody.
That was the uncle of the Shreveport officer who I featured her stuff. Next thing you know, the news wants to interview me because she's getting suspended. But She also got suspended because she got into a street fight outside of a concert like 2 days before. She's fucking throwing down. So the department didn't like her behavior. And yeah, they're all get ready for your lawsuit. Get ready for your lawsuit. Have fun. Take a number and get in line. Have fun.
What would they sue you for?
Well, I have no fucking idea. No idea.
I don't think people understand how the fucking internet works, to be honest with you. That shit blows my mind.
Well, one of the problems is too, when you turn into a public figure, you're not protected against slander. When I ran for sheriff, I had a shit ton of people, attacking, and I went to the Illinois State Board of Elections. I'm like, man, do I have any recourse against this? Because there was Izzo is always high on blow. Izzo does this, and I'm like, I wouldn't mind some, firing back. And they're like, you can't do it. You're a public figure now. You can't do a damn thing about it. What?
Yeah, we found that out after doing our our prep for Dan Crenshaw. We found out that politicians can't be held liable for slander.
No, and they have no protection against it either.
Yes. So they you take that out of the game for them. What are you laughing at, Mike?
That's the fact that politicians can legally say whatever the fuck they want, whether it's true or not, is the most American thing I've ever fucking heard. Like, you could just make it up. And they do.
I don't think Steve Ladner is a cop based off of some of his.
No, Steve. Oh, self-proclaimed heroes. Steve is Steve, I love you, dude. Steve is my number one commenter on my content.
Okay.
Very weird. So if I post stuff on Instagram, it's a very pro law enforcement audience. On YouTube, it's a very anti
Really?
Police. Oh yeah, and Steve is one of the best commenters. I think Steve masturbates to my videos and has fun to them. I do love Steve. Let me go this way. I don't like you, Steve. I fucking respect you.
Yeah, I respect the hustle sometimes.
It's good to have a guy like I have a guy all the time that's a raging Democrat. He's a cop, and he's always in my DMs with the counter to whatever I say, and I always enjoy that other view of if it's done correctly and you have to have some type of dialogue. It can't be like the fucking purple hair girl screaming, free Palestine or whatever.
Unbecoming you fucking follow me, you twink. You Twinkie cream pie filled gay pride parade getting in the back of a Dairy Queen run by 3 guys in biker helmets, you fucking sissy. You follow me.
Dom, you know that's Reagan, right?
No, I have no idea who that is.
He's never been around Reagan.
He used to do this with us a lot. He said, but Reagan used to be on the show. They're a firefighter podcast.
Is he the one with the fucking badass mustache?
Yeah, well, he shaved it.
He shaved it.
Oh, I would have liked you, but you shaved your shit.
That's what this is really about.
Fucking son of a bitch. All right, I'll follow you. I'll follow you back now. Now I will.
Yeah, see how Dom is, dude. Like just like that, man.
Now I got to promote Unbecoming. So excuse me for a second while I give them a big shout out.
I love it, man. I love it.
Nathan, just so you know, we covered the Osceola County Sheriff early on in the episode, but
we had a big week for counterculture this week.
We did? Oh, fuck.
We had a huge week.
Yeah, we filmed all of the Other Than Honorable podcast. I got
8 episodes.
I got a text from Justin going, well, the audio for the first one sucks, but the other 7 are good. And I'm like,
can't AI sometimes fix that?
He did what he could to fix it. Yeah. He said it got crunched or something. I don't know what that means, but
after listening to those dudes for 2 days, I thought like I did like wild shit. I'm like a 0.
Yeah.
Like some of the stories they have where they end up in other countries like the next day from seeing each other and shit. Like that's some wild shit, dude. Really good dudes though, man. Really cool, fucking really good dudes.
Yep. I'm going to be on Semerlin, Anavar, glutathione.
How much Anavar are you taking?
I am not taking any, but I'm about to because
okay.
I saw these dudes.
Why are you taking Anavar?
I'm not taking it. I'm going to take it.
Why are you going to take it?
Because I want to be fucking big.
Anavar will harden you up. You want to get big, D-ball and test.
He can't do that yet.
Yeah, Anavar is going to be prescribed by
they're not going to say shit piss test you.
They fucking did it to me. That's why that's why I'm gone.
Is Anavar prescription?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I was taking Equipoise.
if you want to get big, Anadrol 50,
Yep.
but only take 25 milligrams. That's it.
My go-to is testosterone and Equipose. That's my dope.
That's a classic. That's a classic. I did the whole TRT when I first got on it at 39 years old, and I did it was 100 milligrams of test every week, and then you had to wait 4 days, and then you do HCG 50 milligrams, 2 days in a row, which I never understood because HCG is supposed to raise or maintain your natural rates. Well, if mine are in the shit, what am I taking it for? So it didn't last long. It was, well, if a little's good, let's see how much is better. And I went to, which is 100 milligrams of test, and I did 25 milligrams of Anavar every day and Anadrol 50 every day. Oh man, ballooned up. My moon face ballooned up. It was ridiculous. The best, don't ever go on fucking Tren. If I'm on Tren,
it'll make you gay.
I will fuck your face. I will look at you and go, hey, Tyler.
It made Izzo gay. Look.
No, it didn't make me gay, but it made me look at the tree in my backyard a little bit too suspiciously.
I prefer to run like 750 test and like 600.
Holy shit.
Oh,
that's a ton.
That's how you knock.
That's
how you knock 2 minutes and 20 seconds off your run in 5 days, dude.
No. 375 a week. That is my sweet spot for test. And I'm on I'm trying not to Deca, even though you don't get the real Deca anymore. 150 of Deca a week just to keep my joints good. But
that's good for your joints. I like NPP. I like the NPP better, the Nandrolone phenylpropionate, but Deca is good. That's the only one that really fucks me up. I get Deca dick.
Oh, see how much you take a Deca?
I was taking a lot there. That's my first cycle was Deca.
How much did you over 600 will make you fucking have the limp?
Yeah, I was running about.
Oh, see, I
didn't know it. I didn't know it either, and I'm thinking, man, what the fuck is wrong with me? I thought it was supposed to be the opposite. I had no idea that.
I love D-ball, but 25 milligrams a day. It takes 1 day. The next day, my fucking tits are sore. I'm like, oh shit. Get gyno extremely easy.
I don't get any side effects, dude. I've been lucky. I don't get any.
Yeah, that's it. But
other than I'm fucking batshit crazy, but that's kind of.
Wait, should I try and find the Tren will make you gay clip?
Tren, I will tell you, I didn't understand that shit, and I did 30 milligrams of Tren every other day, and literally, I'm fucking jacking off 5 times a day, going, "This is ridiculous." What?
I didn't get that. I just got the paranoia. I got the paranoia. Yeah. I'm like, why is she looking at her phone so many times? Why is she doing that? Why is she looking at the door? Like, I got like paranoid. Everything was fucking a problem.
Yeah, I have commented several times before. You can auger a hole into a tree, and I'll fuck that thing no lube when I'm on Tren. It's bad. I will never do it again.
BPC 157 is good for your joints. Have you tried that?
No, I have. Is that a SARM or is
it's he's got it backwards. So it's TB 500 and BCP 157. It'll come in a little vial with the powder, kind of like growth hormone. You put the bariatric water in it, shake it up. Insulin needle to usually I put it where it hurts, like your shoulder, your knee, just about 3 or 4 IUs each, and that stuff works. And if you find it on the right peptide site, it'll come combined. It'll be the TB 500 and the BCP 157 will be in the same vial, and then it worked for me. Really helped my knee.
Hey, Con's gonna be coming. Approve my request so I can promote your shit.
Oh, there he is. Hey!
Fucking
30 milligrams of Tren, bro. You look like a sack of potatoes. Holy cow.
That stack on your mom's nose.
You didn't like the patch. You didn't like the patch. That was a good. I thought that was hilarious. I was cracking up then.
I hate that upside down pineapple bullshit. It's like
the fact that he didn't know who you were.
That's a Florida thing, though.
Who you were, and he went off that way was amazing.
No one knows who I am. No one should know who I am. It's retarded. No one should know. This whole internet world is fake, bro. This whole internet world is fake. No one should know who we are.
It's always the people who are fake or hold anonymous accounts that love to sit there talk about my shit. When I'm like, dude, I talk about it online all the time. What do you want to talk about? So if you approve my request, I'll fucking promote the shit out of you now.
All right, bring me to prove I will follow you.
I know. I requested you to follow you.
Reagan's private now. He's weird.
No, unbecoming podcast.
Well, I'm trying not to get fired. That's what it is. All right, I'm trying not to get fired.
That thing usually helps.
I can
Hey,
say
didn't you always say you can go get a job at Lowe's? There's always jobs out there.
I could. I
That was
just
the
don't
old.
want
That was
to.
the old
I just don't
Reagan.
want to. I could go get a job. I just don't want to. I'm still doing it. Okay. I still got the account. It's not gone.
Did you
But,
archive
We still got a spot for you.
I know you do. I'm the only talent here. I get it. You got Lizzo over here up on upside down pineapple
Motherfucker,
energy.
do I look black? Do I look black?
Your energy, you yelling at the camera gives me that energy.
I got the fat ass of a 300-pound black woman. So
I thought you were a Chicago cop. That's why I thought you were
not
at.
a fucking useless cop. I was a summer cop.
Speaking of that the Chicago the cops that found that dead body that just like walked away from it before shift ended or whatever. You know what I'm talking
that
about?
was St. Louis.
Oh golly, that was bad.
Yeah, the guy was up against a tree.
I thought I was heartless, but holy cow, that
Was
was
he dead?
bad. Yeah, I guess
the
he,
guy
I think.
was gargling his last breath or something, and one guy at shift change goes, "No, we're gonna go around the block a couple times." So shift change.
Yeah, before
You know how many
before
times
shift
that's
change, they just
happened
left.
before
They just
body
left him. You haven't seen that, Tyler?
No, I have, and I remember seeing it playing
Oh,
devil's
bad.
advocate, saying, "Okay, there's two things here. One,
How can you play
No.
devil's advocate on that?
He's
Go
gonna
ahead.
have the
Go
worst.
ahead.
He's gonna have the worst analogy of this ever.
Go ahead.
because
Go ahead.
first off,
Give it a try.
you know how many times that's probably been done, but there was no body cams. That's probably cop culture. Second, what the fuck are
Right.
they gonna do for him?
What do you
Be
mean? What are they
there-
gonna do?
Are they supposed to take a knee and hold his hand while he fucking dies?
You call the fire department the heroes. That's what you do.
And they
That's what you do.
on him that goes like this for 20 minutes, even though he's already dead.
It's called a thumper, okay, and it saves lives. It's called a thumper. That machine is life saving. You don't have to do anything. Once you put that on them and you put the vent on them, you're basically just hands off.
You just drive them to the hospital where they die, right?
Yeah, they die at the hospital. They don't die. They don't die in the ambulance.
Save everybody a report.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, where are you? Is that your
Is that the-
podcast
is that
room?
the- is that the new background?
Dude, this is I got my Bibles. Lizzo, you might like one of these. I got my studio. I got all this
NIV,
over.
NIV right here.
Oh, dude, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, I was reading something today. Where is it? It blew my mind. Where is it?
Hey Reagan, we have a room in the.
I mean, we're
network
gonna
for,
do a Bible
we
study
have a-
real quick. One second, let me find it. Let me find it.
We have a room for a pasture.
Hey, I'm not any pastor. Okay,
We need a pasture.
I'm about 2 months in the making. Okay,
Why is there green on your wall?
What do you mean? Why this is
You
lush,
look like
dude.
Obama. You look like Obama's
when you-
portrait in the White House.
This is when you do the Jeffrey. You fill the wall. Is that what it's called in Get Into the Greek? The Jeffrey.
Oh yeah.
Lizzo knows about that.
That's Obama's background right there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you see Michelle Obama talking about what'd she say? That she basically called herself a man. There's like a couple of them.
It was taken out of context, but yeah, she had a podcast
Wow.
with her brother. It was taken out of context. Trust me,
Do you
I'd
think
love
she's a man or no? Let's go there.
No. Here's why. If she's a trans, she can never come out. She can never come out because she's beloved by millions on the left. And if she ever comes out like 5 years from now, the amount of people who needed her support 16 years ago when she was in office and had that power are going to go, wait a second.
Yeah, they
You're
lose
so
it.
fucking proud, but when I was a teen going through this, you couldn't be here. Oh, she'll lose so much support.
Do you think she would lose? Do you think she would gain it because she would claim saying, "Oh, well, at the time it wasn't good to be trans, but now it is"?
No, not because of the fact we just had the last trans massive movement for Dylan Mulvaney and all this during Biden's era. She could have tripled down, come out and been the hero. That would have ensured her to be the next
Probably
president.
swung the election. She might have been able to swing the election.
Could have.
Swing
Could
that
have.
big old fucking
Swing
11
that
inch
fucking sword.
I could see her coming out on this next one because they knew that they played their cards that way, they wouldn't win. They could on this next election. I bet I could see on this next one. I don't know. We'll obviously I highly doubt it, but at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me at this point with the current affairs of the U.S. I mean, like think about it. Small hair. I was watching today. I was watching Megan Thee Stallion, the whole performance again today for Biden or for, excuse me, for Kamala, and I'm like, this was a movie. I was watching that today, it randomly came off my feed, and I'm like, that whole thing was a movie. That wasn't real. Megan Thee Stallion out
And they were
there
paying him.
singing.
They were fucking paying him
Yeah.
illegally.
Illegally?
They ended up in debt.
What's
They ended up in
illegally?
fucking debt.
Oh, aren't we all? Huh?
Well, we know how to fix.
Hey,
I can
don't-
fix some of that for you.
Don't go give Tyler no money. I tell you that. Okay, if he asks for money, don't give it to him.
Why is that? Wait, what I missed?
Making a bad joke.
Oh, I missed the
Huh?
first
No,
part.
I was talking about. We were talking about Michelle Obama. I don't know, we went around, but we were talking about how Michelle Obama's a man, and then we talked about Megan Thee Stallion during the Kamala Harris presidential run, how she was out there performing. I'm like, I was watching that today, and I'm like, dude, that was a movie. That wasn't real.
Yeah, what's that have to do with giving me money though?
Well, they talked about debt, and then I made a joke. You had to be here, all right?
He's the only
I'm
talented.
not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna explain
Let
it.
him go, man.
I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna explain it. Okay.
He only tells his jokes once. You got to pay him for fucking
Yeah,
twice.
yeah. If you yeah. But
It's nice to see your face. I'm even being nice to you.
I've got a great face. I get it.
It's nice to be your face. See your face.
Is there any?
I
Is
do.
there
What
any?
do you
update?
think about the mustache being gone? What do you think, Mike? Honestly,
No,
what do you
Nah,
think?
you got to bring it back.
It's gay as hell.
Come on.
I mean, dude,
Why'd
it
you
was like
shave it?
it's
Is that like one of
a-
those things where people shave their head to have a new identity? You're like,
I
I'm a
thought
new
about
man.
I thought about shaving it. I thought about it. The haircuts are expensive, bro. They're not cheap.
So it's fucking putting fake grass all over your wall.
Dude, this was at Home Depot. This was on sale, $10.99 a square. Okay.
Were you applying?
I've
this?
probably
never
costs-
walked through Home Depot and thought I need grass on the wall.
What's wrong with grass? Look at this. Look at this. Alan got this for me for, I think he
Who's
got it for
Alan?
$10 on
Oh,
my producer for my 5 shows I have. Look at this. Dude,
You're not on air.
for no shows. Yeah, for no shows. For 5 episodes. Turn it off.
We told everybody you quit. Like quit podcasting. You did
I
one
mean, I
YouTube.
quit. I quit. I'll come back. I'll quit again. I'll come back. I mean, who knows? I don't even know.
You're like a
It
WWE.
was your
wrestler.
segment. Wait, you had this segment where you talked about, was that you who talked about how you have no respect for people who leave the job, then talk about the problems and then not doing something while they're currently active? That was you,
Probably,
right?
yeah.
That was
Probably,
one of the most, all right, in all seriousness, I'll give you props. I
I have
shared
no
that.
idea. I probably said that. Yeah.
That was one of the fucking most brilliant takes I've ever heard on anybody. You had stated that you don't have any respect for somebody who leaves the job and then talks about all the corruption. And it's like, what did you do
Yeah.
while you were active? Yeah,
Yeah. When you were tired. Yeah.
that fucking hit home for me. That was an extremely
Yeah.
great soundbite.
And then he quit.
Yeah. I mean, I still believe that. I think it. I still believe that. I think it's retarded. When
the
guys
problem
like,
from
again,
the
you'd
inside. I'm
be amazed how many people will message me and they're like, "Bro, I just retired. I want to come on." I was telling Tyler this before. I'm like, "I just retired. I want to come on. I want to blow the whistle on this, bro." And I'm just like, whatever. Like,
That's why I hate every dumbass cop who, look, I'll call Tyler or anybody else. Don't have Izzo. He's a piece of shit. Well, motherfucker, I had the balls to do something you didn't. I took on my department. That's what got me fucking fired. Now what? So I can't stand the pussies that you're talking about.
yeah. It's unfortunate that guys I've essentially lost my job because of speaking out, and
I have it.
has
Hold
to
on.
be done.
is that why my
It is, and that and steroids.
Is that why?
Between steroids and my mouth.
Steroids are
Cops and firemen. They're like,
remember
I'm
when-
ready
I
to
remember
blow
when I
the
was
lid
mad at you for not buying
off the
me
top
peace.
on this, bro. I'm ready. I just retired last
there
month. It bothers me because now you act tough. People need people to act tough and speak out and actually defend their guys when they're on the job.
Yeah.
They don't need you now.
Well, I got
Like, I'm not saying it's worthless to do it, but it's just
not.
They don't need you now.
I immediately think like, so where were you in the trenches when you were there?
Yeah.
Now
exactly.
you're back off the front lines at home writing a biography
yeah,
about
and
how
part of,
hard
like you in your situation, you fought back, and we'll talk about that
I
next
started
episode.
3
but
years ago.
We'll talk about
It
that
started
next.
3 years ago.
But people will just cower down. I got a family. I got people to feed. I'm like, you don't have enough skills to go find another job. Yeah, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be hard. You can go find another job.
They won't
You can
do
go
it.
figure it out.
That's
They won't do it.
horrifying.
They're
Like, you're a cop and
They're
you have
soft.
no skills to where you can do anything else.
I have a family to feed and all this. I go, bro, you're that worthless. You can't go find another job. Like if you, like, I promise you, at the end of the day, you will love yourself more, and by actually standing up for yourself. And most of the time, it's not as bad as you think it would be.
That
No.
cult,
Like
that cult convinces
leave you
them.
alone.
yeah.
The truth that you said in that was fucking great. And anybody who goes through that, you find out who the other cops are because they all pull the Homer Simpson in the bushes the second you step up when they ask. And then you're right. It didn't matter if it was from the beginning of the lockdown when I called out guys for enforcing mandates. And well, you don't have
Right.
a wife and kids. You don't know what it's like to have to pay for family or food. It's like, what? And then still all these pussies who have anonymous accounts on social media that will criticize you. Well, I don't want my department to find out X, Y, and Z. Cops are some of the biggest bullshit talkers on the planet when it comes to any type of action. That
Dude.
60-second clip was amazing.
All of them I worked with, dude, they bitched and bitched and bitched about the fucking current administration, bitched and bitched. It encouraged me to speak up. I say stuff on Facebook. I talked out about it. The second I got fucking ran out of
And then
there, none
they
of them
Homer Simpson you.
none of them talked to me. None of them have anything. I was on fucking SWAT. None of the SWAT guys fucking talked. There's two. But for the most part, I spoke up for all the fuckery. Yeah, you should say that. You should do it. Look at that post. And then gone.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And now they're sitting over there jerking this fucking sheriff off who's fucked the budget all up, can't run an agency, and they all look like fucking morons now for supporting a fucking moron. And you know what? I sit back and laugh. And you guys, now you really showed me. Here I am on fucking hanging out, fucking retired. You guys really got me good.
Does Trent turn you gay?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It's not, no, because when you come off those desires are gone.
Izzo's on 300 milligrams. All right, he's on the verge. He's
on test. I'm 300 on test, not trend.
They said trend.
No, I did trend. I'll never fucking do it again.
What's a reasonable dose of trend? What's a reasonable dose?
How tall are you?
I have no idea.
Trend?
I'm 6'3".
6'3".
You're 6'3". I'm 5'7". I'm not gonna. I don't want to balloon up, so I only took 30 milligrams every other day. You could probably run 50 milligrams a day.
Yeah.
All right. You guys
Should I do it?
Small, though. Reagan's very skinny, like a little fucking kid.
Well, gay.
Oh,
No. Listen,
Bro.
it really does. They talk
Bro.
about how it just constantly like drains your dopamine system. Like it's
Paranoid.
It's just
You
makes
think
you
your old
paranoid.
lady, you're looking at the phone bill. You think your old lady's fucking cheating on you because she looked wrong.
Yeah, and
you're like, what did she
and
look
you're-
like?
and
Why
you're-
did she look
if you're
like?
horny all the time and you can't get off. Watch porn a little bit. You'll be watching it every day, all the time, and then you'll get progressively worse into like the categories. So then you get to like where you're watching like torture midget porn or something.
And it's like, I think that's a fucking character.
It just-
no,
it just-
I
not
think
everybody.
trend might make you more, make you hornier, but
No.
you're not diving into fucking cheeseburgers and porn
No,
videos
no,
because
no,
of
I'll tell
trend.
you,
I think your brain is already there.
I'll tell you a story of a guy that I knew that, at least as far as I knew, for a while that he was straight, and then started taking it, and then he started. Then
Steroids makes you
then he
gay.
started getting into all this like weird. Maybe he already had the tendencies, okay, but it just
did.
exacerbated
He
it,
did.
right? He started taking trend, and then he was going to all these like bang parties, and then it turned from that to him like getting on these websites and then banging these dudes' wives in front of them and stuff too,
That's still
like
not
doing those
gay.
doing those parties. And then it turned to him
fireman.
banging the dudes.
It's not trend. It
Then-
wasn't trend that did.
It's
I
fine.
think
It wasn't.
Hey,
trend that did
let's
it.
tell everybody. It was Mike. They told me this firsthand, and then you hear the stories on More Plates, More Dates or Reddit. You can go down these like what Trend did to me. Trend turned me gay. There's a whole Reddit subreddit on that. Trend turned me gay.
Trend is
Trend
bad.
Trend is bad, man. Trend is fucking bad. Trend got me so aggressively sexual that I used to have. I used to fucking when I was a cop, I loved sexting. I was fucking addicted to sexting because you'd sext, get off, and then I wouldn't have to fucking be around a woman that was annoying me. So I remember I was balancing 9 broads at a time, and it was fucking awesome.
That's a full-time job.
Oh, yeah. I got nothing done. It was during my lawsuit. So here I am in the squad on 12-hour shifts, refusing to do shit, but I'm fucking sexting 9 different broads at once. Send me this picture. Go suck your husband's cock and fucking send me video, you whore. I was so fucking bad. Here's what it did. That energy amped up my fucking novella texting ways. I got women. You want to talk about seduction when you're on trend? I got more women to do the most insane shit on the planet willingly on trend than anything else. And it's because it amped up my fucking receptors for just.
Can you imagine if you had Snapchat back then?
Oh no, I had text messages, man.
Yeah,
Send-
Snapchat would have been.
Go over to your neighbor's
Mhm.
house. Go to your neighbor, your pussy, and make him fucking smell it. Oh, I did a ton of shit. It was bad. It was fucking bad.
Even Reagan's like not talking.
Oh no, dude, I got
the worst part
You
is I can
notice he didn't say anything about
the
being
worst
gay,
part
Reagan.
is that, like, I can imagine even when I was just on like when I remember like the most like just amped up I was on was it like clomiphene or something? I remember just feeling just retardedly horny 24/7. So I was like, and I know trend is 30x that, so I couldn't imagine just like I couldn't imagine. So even on the clomiphene and stuff.
It's fucking terrible
was-
for you. It's terrible.
Have you ever taken that? Have you ever taken that, the clomiphene or clomipene or whatever?
no, because I went cold turkey off everything, so I never did a post cycle therapy, and I'm on it year round. Like the mistake I made was I would do 9 months on, 3 months off, and then I actually talked to Allie Gilbert, who's she's big on social media. She's got the blonde mohawk, and she's huge in the testosterone. And she told me, she goes, it's the dumbest mistake you can make is come off, especially at your age. You need to be on year round. So now I'm 375. I found is my sweet spot. 500 of test a week makes my blood pressure rise, and I can't fit in fucking. I balloon up. It's like all my suits don't fit in shit, and next thing you know, I'm ripping pants and crap. So it's like 375 is perfect. And if I do come down anything, I'll drop down like 175 a week for a couple
What was your
months.
estrogen? Was your estrogen shooting up? Did you have to take like a?
You think I get my blood work done? The fuck is wrong
No,
with you?
I'm just that's why you blew up. That's why I'm telling you, that's why you blew up.
Oh, like water retention and shit. Yeah, at 500,
Yeah.
my body is like 500.
I have what did I have here? Like I had to take it. I had to take some shit too because I was blown. I got like to 215, which is like I'm set at like 200, and 215 was like way too heavy for me. Let me see, what is it called? I had to take this. I had to get this. What is it? What is it called? Anastrozole. I have it here.
Yeah, oh yeah, 25 milligrams a day. That got my
anastrozole. Yeah. I had to take
My
that.
friend
'Cause
told me about it.
0.5 milligrams.
Flare ups on for gyno flare ups. I would take that.
Well, I went
Yeah,
in once and got my
that-
blood work done, and I was a man and a woman at the same time. He's like, "Bro, your fucking estrogen's high enough to be a woman, and your testosterone."
But we all knew that without you telling us.
Steve Ladner is cracking me up, man.
Steve is the man. Steve, I
Who's
like.
that?
Normal people don't think things like that are funny. Y'all are nothing more than a bunch of dope heads.
Yes, that's fine.
That's
A
fine.
good code word today.
Steve's sitting in the South looking at his fucking stuffed alligator, getting ready to fuck his sister on moonshine. It's all good, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yes, to answer your question,
wait.
why are you walking, Reagan? Where are you walking?
I'm not. I'm sitting down.
No,
How
but
old
can
are
you
you, Reagan? How old are you?
32.
So did you? So is it? Well, I don't want to jack you up on anything. Was it? Did you feel you
No,
needed to get on that young?
I started on it at 25.
Oh shit!
I was at 3. So I did do. I will say. I won't say that. So at 25, I was at 384 or something like that for my testosterone when I got tested.
Oh wow!
But previously, I did take some of these pro hormones, which blew me up when I think I was like 19 or 20. So that could have had something to do with it. I remember I had to take like all this liver stuff too, because I remember I drank like one of those Four Locos one time, and my back was killing me. And I'm like,
Jeez.
why is my back killing me? My buddy was like, dude, that's probably your kidneys and stuff from
Yeah.
the pro hormone. And but I gained 30, 40 pounds in like 2 months from those pro hormones. So
It's
that's
weird.
what originally.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like those. That's weird. It's like those SARMs. I took Rad
Yeah.
140.
Oh, that fucked me up, dude.
Dude.
That fucked me up.
Rad
Yeah, me
140.
too.
I went from 216 to 232 in 18 days, and I went, "What the fuck is this?" And
Holy cow.
that was the worst shit ever. And it's a SARM.
What's the one that stimulates your ghrelin receptor? Which one was that? It was like the HGH one.
Is that IGF-1 or whatever?
IGF-1 I think.
No.
IGF-1.
It was the SARM, because it was the SARM. It was 4 numbers. It was like 420 or something like that.
Okay.
It was but
something MK something.
yes,
MK
yeah.
677.
Yes.
I know them all.
I
got
like
them
that
all
one,
fucking house.
but I liked that, but I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep on that.
And there's what's the other shit? Carterine. Carterine's a good one.
It's like just spend the money. It's better just
Good.
to spend the money just to get the real thing. It's just like this, just spend the money. It's expensive as hell, but this might as well just spend the money to get the real thing because all this other stuff, it's like
Yeah,
messed because you could feel it.
Plus,
I
you don't
could
know
feel
if
it when
you're
I was
getting
on it.
fucking fake. You know, buy them some SARMs. They could just stick fucking water in a jar. I mean,
Yeah,
The placebo
Yeah.
oh
effect.
boy,
Ugh.
it's been a
Well,
long week, dude.
So Mike, what? So
Yeah, Reagan, you missed the fucking week we had.
what? What do you mean? What I missed?
We filmed the Jimmy show.
I know. I saw. Oh yeah, I did see that. That was awesome. Yeah, I was watching. I was watching Jimmy. I was watching Kavanaugh talking about his frequency stuff or whatever he's into. But it was pretty cool. I saw y'all on the studio. Seemed legit. When do they release? When do they drop?
June
June
17th.
17th.
How many did y'all film? Like 4, 6,
8.
8. Nice. Are they all an hour?
Nah, they're probably about 30 minutes.
Oh, that'll be. Are you gonna release them once a week?
Yeah. Justin's
Oh.
doing all the tech work and the producing or the
Oh golly,
Editing.
that's gonna drop. That's well, you might as well just give up on that. You might as well just. Did Justin tell you if he's gay or not?
His brother's dead.
his brother's gay.
Is he really?
His brother's
Not only
really
is
gay.
his brother gay, his wife is staying in a hotel room with another man next week.
No, you're joking.
Well, it could be cuck or it could be a hot wife. One of the two.
Are you joking?
No.
But he said, well, his wife
This
said, well,
world,
the
bro.
guy's
This
gay.
world. This is
The guy's
guy's
gay.
gay.
this world. This is why I got off the network. Is all this weird crap. Is all this weird crap.
We recorded the
All
best
this
gay
weird crap with
episode
your wives,
ever,
bro.
and it didn't
Like
fucking record.
I'm single, but holy cow!
Here's
My
the difference between
goodness.
cops and firefighters. You
Have
guys
some standards. Have some
same
standards.
cops at least are filthy fucking perverts.
Golly.
Maintain heterosexuality. You guys, well, it is what it is.
Golly. Why is his wife staying in a hotel?
filmed the
Are they
best
going to are they
episode.
going to Comic-Con or whatever? Is that what they're doing?
No, he's a gay guy.
Who? Justin?
The guy that's staying with his wife.
No.
You're no, that's not gonna happen.
Do you have to tell him or do I have to?
We tried. We told him on the episode.
Is this somebody you know?
The guy-
Justin.
My
Justin
God,
from Donut Shop.
Justin, he has the Donut Shop podcast, which is it's got more subscribers than I do. Okay, Lizzo.
Well, I can, if you approve my friend request, I'll promote it. Yours. I like Justin. I'm not saying shit against Justin. I like.
Oh,
I'm saying
you should. He's gay.
He sounds like he's getting cucked.
You should. He's gay. They're going to Comic-Con and then they're all dressing up together and
What was the first
Doing-
thing you called
doing-
her? My wife's mentor. My wife has a mentor,
Oh,
and it's a guy. And I'm like,
Man,
bro.
we had a
Oh, my
laugh.
God.
We had a laugh.
Oh,
But
did
he's
he
gay.
say that on the show?
he's gay. He said it on the show.
I told
Who's
you
gay?
guys that
The
in
mentor-
Philly. I'm
the
like,
mentor
Justin's
is gay.
gay.
No, he didn't say he was gay. God damn.
No, he's not gay.
He said the mentor
Mike
is a
said
gay
he's
man.
gay.
Or
Mike
is the
said he's
mentor different than the roommate or the guy sleeping in the room?
No, that's the same guy.
Okay.
They're both gay. Both of them.
His brother's really gay.
His brother is out there. Okay.
His brother set the camera up in the yard and then decorated.
Hey,
his
I like
porch with a
these
rainbow.
hats. Where'd you get the inspiration?
Yeah, you like the new counterclaim? I gotta send you one, man.
Where'd you get the inspiration? They look similar.
Your hat.
I wanted one.
They said you
I
can't
do.
find it.
I'm kind of jealous though. I do like those.
I literally would wear your hat all the time, and I was like, well, since this isn't
know, I
a
saw
company
that.
anymore, I gotta make my own. So,
Oh, just forget about me, huh?
do you have any for sale?
No, I have nothing for sale. Nothing.
I'll send
Speaking
you
of
one.
spaghetti, you remember we
Yeah.
got forgotten at the airport?
No. Well, you
Right
guys
before the
landed, bro. You
fucking
didn't tell me.
building
I woke up and I showed up. I was there. Okay. I was only 30 minutes late. I was there. Hey,
It's 10 o'clock. It's Friday. I got orders to ship, stuff to edit.
You don't have anything. No one ordered anything, bro.
Don't forget to get your no can.
No one ordered anything.
I do want.
Doesn't
I do want. Hey, does that legit work? I want to order some of that. I took a screenshot.
I have an extra. I'll send
Oh,
it to you.
dude, do it. Sniff it.
Dude, I've always seen people do that. It's like the bath
No
salts or
can.
whatever. Am
No
I
can.
gonna zombie out if I do that?
You'd probably
Wow,
like it. They
good,
make anal scented.
I really do
I
want
don't
to try.
know
I
how
see
it
people.
works,
I always
yeah.
see people do that. I'm like, I want to try it.
I'll send you
yeah.
one.
You
I'll
don't-
send- Izzo,
don't,
you should
like-
have yours in the next day or
Definitely
two.
start it at a distance and just move it closer. Because if
So
you go
you don't
upstairs-
put it. You don't put it.
No, you'll be fucking
I mean,
dead.
I'm sure
Oh.
like psychopaths do, but
I can't
Okay.
get.
I saw Mike hit it before, and he just kind of like waved. I'm like, is it that bad? Like to.
It's not bad. It wakes you up. You feel great.
Okay, yeah.
What is it made? What is it?
It's ammonia.
Smell. Okay.
it's ammonia.
Because if on the next episode we could talk about amyl nitrate, and when you're supposed to sniff that
Nitrous oxide.
amyl nitrate
I don't know
What's
what that
that?
is. Anal.
poppers.
What is that? It's one of your.
the fucking CD cleaner.
Her
It's
name.
what he has on it. It's what he has on his golf cart with his upside down
She
pineapple.
was-
He gives it to his dates.
She was 46. I was 23. We were together while
he goes up. Hey, smell
we're
this.
in the other room.
Is it like
She told
clomiphene
me-
or not clomiphene? Chlorophyll?
She just told me. She said, "When you're about to come, smell this." I said, "Okay."
Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird.
Love you guys.
You need
95 Ocean, you have an open mic. Oh, 95 Ocean, open mic.